Which equation is set up for direct use of the zero factor property and solve it? So we have our three options. The first one is A, 7x squared minus 40x minus 12 equals 0. B, we have parentheses 5x plus 4 squared equals 7. C is x squared plus x equals 90. D is parentheses 7x minus 2 times x minus 1 equals 0. Now, if you hear it says zero factor property, well, as soon as you see that particular term, 0 is what we need to be concerned with. Well, you can see here that A and B and D, have it equal to 0. So now we need to decide between these two. Now it says factor. Now, is A in factored form or is D in factored form? Well, let's take a look at the definition. Recall the zero factor property, which states that if A and B are complex numbers with A times B equals 0, then A equals 0 or B equals 0 or both equal 0. We would examine the given equations carefully and identify the equation which is in the form of A times B equals 0. Well, again, you have A, so A would represent 7x minus 2, and then times B, which is x minus 1 equals 0. So therefore, let's go ahead and answer that question. So that means it's going to be D. Let's check our answer. And there is our result. Okay, now we want to be able to find the solution set because now they want us to then set this up. So the next step is the following. We're going to take that result in part D, which is 7x minus 2 times x minus 1, and it's set up equal to 0. So the property tells us that we need to set A equals 0 or B equals 0. Okay? So we have 7x minus 2 equals 0 or x minus 1 equals 0. So over here on the left-hand side, we're going to add 2 to both sides. We have 7x, which is equal to 2. And then divide both sides by 7, and therefore x is going to equal 2/7. On the right side, we're going to add 1 to both sides, and therefore x is going to equal 1. So we know now that our solution set are going to be the two solutions. We have 2/7 and 1. So let's go ahead and plug that in. 2/7 and 1. So over here, put in the fraction bar, 2/7 and then 1. Check our answer. And there is our result.